Welcome to Titans of Terror, where we look at the men and women who have shaped the horror landscape. Today's subject, Scream Queen Barbara Crampton. Barbara Crampton was born in Levittown, Long Island, New York, on December 27th, 1958. She grew up in Vermont and spent summers traveling with her father with a carnival. In 7th grade, she started acting in school plays, and her love of acting was born. She obtained a Bachelor of Arts degree in theater arts from Castleton State College in 1981. She moved briefly to New York and appeared on stage as Cordelia in a production of King Lear for the American Theater of Actors. She then moved to Los Angeles, where she made her television debut on the March 4th, 1984 episode of the daytime soap opera Days of Our Lives. She played a character who eventually got killed off during the Salem slasher storyline. She later returned in flashbacks the next year. She also appeared in the ABC television film Love Thy Neighbor, a romantic comedy starring John Ritter and Penny Marshall. Barbara also made guest appearances on other soap operas, such as Santa Barbara and Hotel. Barbara made her feature film debut in 1984 when she appeared in a bit part in Brian De Palma's neo-noir erotic thriller Body Double. She then appeared in the 1985 teen sex comedy Fraternity Vacation, alongside another future Scream Queen, Kathleen Kinmont. Barbara's first proper horror film came that same year, as she portrayed Megan Halsey in the cult hit Reanimator, based on an H.P. Lovecraft story. This was also her first collaborations with actor Jeffrey Combs and director Stuart Gordon. In the film, she plays a student's girlfriend who gets wrapped up with another student that reanimates dead bodies. Barbara next battled the Killbots in the 1986 slasher Chopping Mall. The film focuses on three high-tech security robots turning homicidal and killing teenage employees inside a shopping mall after hours. That same year, Barbara reteamed with Combs and Gordon to make the sci-fi body horror From Beyond. In the film, Barbara plays a scientist that's part of a team that brings out otherworldly creatures due to an experiment. She was nominated for the Saturn Award for Best Actress for her role in the film. While not successful on initial release, the film has gained a cult following over the years. Barbara also appeared in the romantic comedy TV movie Prince of Bel-Air with Mark Harmon and Kirstie Alley. Also in December of 1986, Barbara appeared nude in a Playboy pictorial entitled Simply Beastly, Behind Every Successful Monster, There's a Woman. In 1987, Barbara was cast in Kidnapped as the sister of an abductee trying to rescue her sibling. That same year, she also started a long-running role on the daytime soap opera The Young and the Restless as Leanna Love, an unscrupulous reporter with a psychotic personality. The role was initially slated for 3 months. However, the character clicked and became a permanent fixture for nearly 6 years. She was even nominated for the 1990 Soap Opera Digest Award for Outstanding Villainess in a Daytime Drama Series for the role. In 1988, Barbara married cinematographer David Boyd. However, they divorced in 1990. In 1989, Barbara made her first appearance in a full moon film called Pulse Pounders, a horror anthology featuring Barbara in another Lovecraft story entitled The Evil Clergyman. The film was thought to be lost for years until the discovery of a work print in 2011, where it was then digitally restored and released. She also had a cameo in the first Puppet Master movie, a full moon franchise still going strong today. A few more full moon movies followed, including the sci-fi action flick Trancers 2: The Return of Jack Death, and the sci-fi cyberpunk flick Robot Wars, in which she plays an archaeologist. 1993 was the start of yet another soap opera, Guiding Light, where Barbara portrayed Mindy Lewis. She stayed on that show for 2 years. In 1995, Barbara reteamed with Combs and Gordon for Castle Freak, a film about a recovering alcoholic who inherits an Italian castle with a freakish monster locked away in the basement. The monster escapes and commits a series of murders. Barbara plays the alcoholic's estranged wife. That same year, she also returned to the soap opera world as she portrayed Maggie Forrester on The Bold and the Beautiful, in which she was nominated for the 1996 Soap Opera Digest Award for Outstanding Female Scene Stealer. In 1996, Barbara once again dealt with killer robots as she appeared in the supporting role in Stuart Gordon's Space Truckers. In 1998, Barbara switched gears a bit by appearing in The Godson, a direct-to-video gangster parody film starring legendary comedians Rodney Dangerfield, Dom DeLuise, and Kevin McDonald. She also returned to The Young and the Restless during this time, reprising her role as Leanna Love. In 1999, Barbara co-starred in the sci-fi western film Cold Harvest, opposite martial arts action legend Gary Daniels. In the year 2000, Barbara married film set dresser Robert Bleckman. They have 3 children together. In 2001, Barbara had a recurring role as Dr. Leslie Bogan in 5 episodes of the MTV soap opera Spider Games. And she also starred in the erotic thriller Thy Neighbor's Wife, also known as Poison. She also played the mayor in the Pax TV movie Lightning, Fire from the Sky. In 2011, Barbara made her return to horror when she appeared in a supporting role in the slasher film You're Next, from director Adam Wingard. The next year, she had a small role in Rob Zombie's The Lords of Salem, with a plethora of other cult and horror stars. 2015 brought a leading role in the form of a grieving mother in We Are Still Here, in which she was nominated for the Fangoria Chainsaw Award for Best Actress. Barbara next appeared in the Euro thriller Road Games, speaking both English and French in the film. She also made an appearance in the horror anthology Tales of Halloween, playing a witch in the Grim Grinning Ghost segment. In 2016, Barbara hosted a deadly VCR board game in the movie Beyond the Gate, a retro low-budget horror comedy. In 2017, Barbara took part in the ensemble horror film Death House, alongside many horror icons, including Adrienne Barbeau, Michael Berryman, Sid Haig, Kane Hodder, Lloyd Kaufman, Camille Keaton, Bill Moseley, Felissa Rose, Tony Todd, and Dee Wallace, just to name a few. In 2018, Barbara starred in Reborn as the birth mother of a resurrected teen. The film brought Barbara an Independent Horror Movie Award for Best Actress. The same year, she also returned to the Puppet Master franchise, where she appeared in Puppet Master: The Littlest Reich, which served as a resurgence for the series. She also returned to television, this time appearing in the anthology series Channel Zero during the Dream Door season. Barbara was also honored with the prestigious Horror Channel Lifetime Achievement Award. In 2019, Barbara appeared in Hulu's Into the Dark series in the Culture Shock episode, centered on Independence Day. In 2020, Barbara co-produced the Castle Freak reboot and lent her voice to an audio drama adaptation of Our Lady of the Inferno. 2021 brought yet another leading role in Jacob's Wife, a tale of a minister's wife finding herself by becoming a vampire. Barbara had developed that project for many years. As she continued through 2021, she appeared in quite a few films, including the comedy King Knight, the vlogger horror Superhost, and the supernatural psychological thriller Alone with You. She also did a voice in the first-person shooter game Back 4 Blood. The horror comedy Onyx the Fortuitous and the Talisman of Souls, and the Lovecraftian horror Suitable Flesh soon followed a year later. Barbara also appeared in the Shudder series Creepshow in the Pipe Screams episode. In recent years, Barbara's star power continues to rise as she proves just how great she really is. Actor, voiceover artist, producer, Fangoria columnist, Scream Queen extraordinaire, The Bat salutes Barbara Crampton, a true titan of terror.